Okay. Hi. Okay, I think I gave everyone enough time to like admire the new starting soon screen. Okay, I'm very nervous. I'm gonna find the love of my life. You know, the person I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. Or, yeah. Okay, okay. Without further delay, let me pull it up. And it never does this. It always does this. There it goes. No, hold on. Oh my god. Yes, the beautiful game indeed. Okay. This is perfect. There is no sound coming from it at all. I hold on. Oh yes, true. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, there's a streamer safe mode. That's great. Um, is it normally like this quiet? Let me hit new game to see if it's like super quiet. Okay, hold on. I feel like there should be I feel like there should be like volume or like sounds, you know? Oh, there it goes. Oh Jesus, it is very loud. It's wonderful. Okay. This is perfect. This is perfect. Okay. Oh my god. I'm gonna meet the love of my life. I thought I should start my Pride Month, you know, off right as a streamer. And Pride came number one. I Oh my god. This is perfect for this month. Okay. I wonder, should I move my little person? I don't want to ruin I don't want to ruin the sound. Hold on. Hopefully it doesn't ruin the sound. Let me just move it on the other side. Perfect. Zzz. Am I supposed to be asleep? Amanda, Dad. I guess I'm like, is this me? Dad, wake up. Pretend to be pretend to be dead. I let my tongue roll out of my mouth and stop breathing. Amanda shakes me. Come on, Dad. This hasn't worked on me since I was 6. I'm sorry, Amanda. This is the end for me. Dad, I swear to God. Amanda, I bequeath to you all my earthly possessions. Spread my ashes over my recliner. Okay, well, your corpse better get into the moving van because it's leaving soon. I finally open my eyes and sit up. I am lying in the middle of the living room, spooning a moving box. I yawn and stretch. Warning, Manda Panda. Well, that's actually kind of sweet. Yikes, Dad. Breath. Go brush your teeth. Rude but fair. Dad tip 53. Oh my god. I am not this buff and beefy. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. I'm like, well, I got a new tan. You can't see with my VTuber, but I got a new tan because of different graduation ceremonies I like had to witness and watched. The sun has not been kind to me. Okay. I'm not like big, but neither am I muscular. Oh, these are just like t-shirts if you want t-shirts. I'm not scrawny either. I have some meat on my bones. I mean, I guess I'll be like that. Oh, there's like different hairs too. Oh, I'll just keep this one. Head. Wait, no. Wait, shouldn't make those jokes. Maybe I should have done this like off stream. I guess it's like that. Shadow. Oh, I don't have a beard. I'm just a straight up baby face. Yeah, we're making like my character, right? So we have to do like dark blue. What's closest to my hair? Goku hair. Space Warrior hair. Side part. Swoopy. Quiff. Slick back. I think maybe that one. No, cause like my hair, not this one, cause my hair isn't that wavy. I guess this one. Okay, eyes. They're just staring. This one. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Oh my god. What the heck? That would freak me out. I feel like this one just makes the most sense for me. Button nose, rumple, stub. Button or stub? I don't know, my nose is very small, I've been told. I guess stub. Oh my god, okay. Give it full. Should I do this one just for the meme? Either this one or this one, because it just looks like it. Should I just do this one? No. Kind of like in between slim and like full. I'll just keep the default. Okay, I just need to speed up this process. I don't have any facial hair. I wish. Glasses. Oh, that reminds me, I have to put on my glasses. There. It's perfect. The Harry Potter. The Harry Potter glasses. I feel like this and everything else is like straight up modern, like for modern Goku. That's just how I feel. You know what? I'll go no glasses. Because I don't need them. I do have piercing. I do have piercing right there. What are all these piercings though? Yo, that's crazy. If someone actually like gets piercings on their face, they're straight up crazy. What is something I would wear? Oh, that's cute. Like me on a my god. On a normal day, I'd probably wear something like that or this. But I have one business attire. I look snazzy in this. I be looking good. Okay.
Name that dad.
Purple. Terrorized. Perfect. Okay, you can't see, but, huh? Yeah, huh? Huh? Yeah, I'm just gonna cover that back up. I'm just gonna. Okay, be that dad. Perfect. Did you fall asleep packing? No. I got most of it done, I think. Okay, maybe I did. Searching around the room, it looks like I did a pretty good job. Every box is sealed except for one. Wait, straggler.
Huh?
What's in it? Looking into the box, I see a bunch of old photos in little photo albums. Whoa, I haven't seen these in years. I pull up one of the dusty albums from the top of the pile and we begin looking through it.
Ah.
That's the coolest baby I've ever seen. The only way your father and I, the only way your mother and I guess mother or father. What do I do? I don't know. I mean, it's like Dream Daddy, right? So it's like father and I? Okay. The only way your father and I could get you to stop crying was to put the sunglasses on you. But whenever we try to take them off, you'd start crying again. You spent the first 2 years of your life with sunglasses on. Nice. Halloween when you were maybe 4? Oh my god, that dragon costume. You couldn't decide between a princess or a dragon, so you went with both. Princess Dragon. Why do I remember crying in that dragon costume? You saw yourself in the mirror and realized you were afraid of dragons. Seeing yourself inside the dragon's mouth was a realization of your greatest fear, I think. Right, yep, definitely repressed that memory. And this was you in your horse phase. Aww.
Oh.
Dad. I believe you named that plush horse Sir Horsington the Brave?
Oh no.
I don't think that was his. Amanda lunges for the photo, but I quickly snatch it away and hold it above her head with my superior dad arms. Nice try, but this is important blackmail for later down the road.
Nah.
Go ahead and try me. I've seen pictures of you in your ska band. Ouch, kid. The Skamoonist Manifesto had a chance back in the day. I look into the distance and reminisce about the rad horse section. Hey, it's Emma P. No, Dad, that's Emma R. I didn't meet Emma P until high school. Honey, I promise you, wholeheartedly, that I will never stop mixing those two up. Dad, Emma R's been my best friend since I was 7. Give it like a little bit of effort. Oh right, Emma P was the one who tried to steal people's pets. Fired a flaming tennis ball at a police station. Pooped her pants during a sleepover. I feel like this would... Baby?
Dad.
Dad, that was me. I did that. Oops. Oh. Oh.
Hmm.
Now I was having a sleepover with Emma R, who isn't Emma P. She never told anyone though. True blue, that Emma R.
Oh.
Anyways, I gotta show this to Emma R later. She'll get a kick out of it. The first photography award you ever won. Aw.
Ah.
Yeah, and they got us $20 gift card to McFridays. And then you got food poisoning from that cheesy tostada plus. I think you mean food poisoning, you know, with a Z.
Ugh.
Dad. Still can't drive past McFridays without gagging. Still proud of you though. Amanda reaches deep down into the box and pulls out the last photo. Neither of us say a word. We stare at the photo for a long moment. I finally decide to break the silence. This was the day we adopted you. It's kind of a funny story. The day we brought you home, we got into a car accident. It wasn't anything big, just a little fender bender in the parking lot. But of course I was freaking out, and the little old lady who crashed into us was freaking out, and I didn't know what to do. But your father, oh man. He holds my hand and looks me directly in the eyes, the calmest I've ever seen him, and says, "It's okay. It's all gonna be okay." That kind of hot though, anyways. He was right, you know. I stare at the picture for a little longer. Maybe too long. I miss him. I can't even imagine what it must be like for Amanda. She passed me on the back. Come on, Pops, we gotta finish packing. The moving van won't wait forever. You're right.
Oh.
Amanda and I pile into the car and take one last look at our old house. So many memories here. Hard to believe your father and I bought this place 20 years ago. Hey, remember when I shattered the front window playing catch? You always had very strong arms. Hey, remember when I shattered the other front window pretending to be a robot who breaks windows? You were a very imaginative child. Hey, remember when I broke the back window playing? We get it, Amanda. You break stuff. And there'll be plenty of more stuff for me to break in the new place. Memories to make and stuff to break. You ready? We sit in silence for a moment. I watch my daughter grow up in this house. It will forever hold a place in my heart, but it stings a little to leave it behind. I'm ready. The moving van begins to pull away, and I get the car into position to follow it. I watch our old house disappear in the rearview mirror. So what? So sell me on our cool new pad. I clear my throat and do my best cheesy announcer voice. Nestled in beautiful scenic downtown Maple Bay, our new house features multiple places to sleep. Not only are there bedrooms for your sleeping pleasure, but couches and floor space where you can, yes, catch a wink. What a deal. I mean, if sleep weren't for the weak. You sleep more than anyone I know. I admit my faults, Pop, but I keep it real. Anyways, it's also smaller than our last house. Cozier, one might argue. Good spin. I think it's great. Won't we be closer to a lot of cool stuff that we can walk to, so I don't have to waste gas? And I mean, trying to park downtown is, you know. Amanda, you know we're gonna have to learn how to parallel park at some point, right? Not gonna happen, Pops. I think someone needs to do a 3-point turn on their attitude. I don't know how to do that either. Have you met the neighbors yet? Not yet, but the neighborhood seems pretty quiet. So you won't have to chase any rowdy teens off your lawn? You are the very teen you mock when you say that, honey. I'm in my last year of high school. I'm practically dust. Yeah, you were real. Don't you dare. Senior. Dad, I know where this is going. Citizen. I'm just gonna ignore that. But I won't forget. So what's Item number 1 on the new house agenda. Well, first we'll need to forge a path through the solid wall of boxes that's blocking the living room. I still have to install the washer and dryer. We need to go grocery shopping. Pops, cool your jacks. Yeah, you have to promise me that we're gonna take a break and explore the neighborhood. Okay, you're right. We'll get some work done and then check the area out. We pull up to the new house and step outside. The lawn is freshly mown and the for sale sign is still in the yard. Hiya! And with a swift kick from Amanda, the for sale sign is no more. Nice form, Sweet Pea. I got a problem with authority. I'm so proud. Man, all that karate chopping tuckered me out. I could really go for a sandwich. An ice cream sandwich. Sweetie, it's 10 a.m. We need to unpack first. We need coffee ASAP. Did you see all the dogs in the park nearby? See, fun fact about me, I'm allergic to caffeine, so I'm gonna skip the coffee. And dogs? You know it. Thank you for moving us to an area where the dog to person ratio is very high. I only want what's best for you. I hope you're prepared for the frequency at which I interrupt conversations to yell dog to rocket way up. I mean, you do that a lot. Alright. Hey, it's a dog! Wait, false alarm. It was just a funny shaped rock. If you want to see real dogs so bad, let's go to that park around the corner. Amanda and I begin a stroll through the neighborhood. I can't believe how beautiful it is outside. Kids are playing in the street, the flowers are in bloom, and the faint smell of a nearby barbecue drifts through the air. This place is nice. Too nice. I don't trust it. Good eye, honey. You can never be too careful. See that baby in the stroller over there? Government operative. We're on to you, baby. I like this family. We walk for a while and eventually end up at a small park. Toddlers chase each other through the playground, and dogs of all shapes and sizes romp through the grass. It's pretty crowded, but Amanda spots a nice empty bench. We start to make our way over it till when. Heads up. Ow. I got hit. Frisbee suddenly hits me in the face. Yo, I've had that happen to me once in elementary school. And then like 3 kids were playing with a frisbee and they were very bad at playing frisbee, and one of the kids like nailed me right in the nose. Thankfully I didn't start bleeding, but it hurt like hell. And they said I should still go to the nurse, so I went to the nurse and she was like, you're fine, just put some ice on it. Nurses always say put ice on it. I started crying though because it hurt so bad. And then like I had like a bruise on my nose. But how does that happen? How do you have a bruise on your nose? Anyways, a frisbee suddenly hits me in the face. That's exactly like in elementary school. I was like right next to the park too. Like on this little thing, I was like balancing, pretending the floor was lava and being like, I have to stay on top if I want to survive. And then hits me square in the nose. Woof. A corgi with a neat plaid handkerchief around its neck bounds up to me, wagging its tail. Hello, did you throw this thing at my head? I like your necktie. I'm gonna say hello. I'm not saying that. He runs around in circles and nudges my leg to his nose. Oh god, this is the cutest dog. How can I help you? Impart me with your wisdom, tiny dog. Pet the dog. But where do I pet the dog? Give him those head rubs. We need some chin scratches in here. Dare we say no? No. Head rubs. He seems to love a good head rub. All smiles here. You definitely could have caught that. A guy in a Hawaiian shirt jogs over to us and takes the frisbee from me. You know, frisbees are traditionally caught with your hands, not your face. Well, I wasn't planning on playing frisbee. Well, you're traditionally not supposed to aim for people's heads. It's a new technique. I'll catch you with my teeth next time. kind of want to be rude to this guy because like he was being rude. Kind of want to do it, but I'll try to be nice to make myself pleasant. Catch you with my teeth next time. You caught me off guard on this round. Not again. Not ever again. I'm just messing with you. I'm Brian, by the way. I'm Purple, and this is my daughter Amanda. I just want to say, why was there a bunch of things going on with this guy? I look over at Amanda, only to find her sitting on the ground rubbing the dog's tummy. Hi.
Huh.
Your dog's cool. Ah, old Maxwell sure loves the attention. It's great to see another father and daughter out here on such a sunny day. Where's yours? Brian gestures over to a grassy knoll where a young girl sits on the checkered blanket. She's reading a book bigger than her head. She puts it down and heads over to us. This is Daisy. She's reading the Brothers Karamazov. Her teacher tells me that she has been reading comprehension skills of a high schooler. How old is she? 10. She's a precocious little youngster. Whoa. My natural dad instincts kicks in. I must brag about my child's accomplishments. Oh no, it's happening. What? What's happening? Oh my god. Go on, Daisy, tell him about yourself. That's my girl. Amanda, get in there. Okay. Purple's HP 80, Brian's HP 80. Brag. Amanda here just recently won a local photography award. Wow, congratulations. Brian loses 10 HP. Daisy actually just won a statewide poetry contest. You lose 15 HP. Oh my god. Grade card, band-aids, spelling bee photo. Child art. You unfurl your wallet to reveal a tiny copy of a drawing of a cornucopia Amanda did in the first grade. Cute! It isn't very impressive, but Amanda genuinely appreciates you holding onto it. Brian loses 10 HP. You regain 20. Daisy just started a weekly chess club at her elementary school computer lab. She's the president too, of course. Amanda, dang, my high school doesn't have a chess club or a computer lab. You lose 10 HP. Brag. Last week, unprompted, Amanda helped an old woman with her grocery bags. It's extra powerful. Brian loses 20 HP. Daisy sold enough candy bars this year to get the top prize, the canoe. We're taking it out next weekend. How is that even possible? Amanda could barely get one of those sticky hand things. It's extra powerful. You lose 20 HP. Okay, if I keep going like this, then I'll still win. Brag. Amanda's in all honors classes this semester. Brian loses 10 HP. Oh, really? I'm actually talking to Daisy's teachers about having her skip a grade. Even Amanda kind of bristles at that one. You lose 20 HP. Ooh. Okay, it's okay. A few months back, Amanda started volunteering at the homeless shelter in our old neighborhood. Brian loses 10 HP. You don't say! She should talk to Daisy. She actually helped organize a food bank here in Maple Bay. Yeah, Amanda, I'm sure we could find something for you to do. It's extra powerful. You lose 20 HP. 15. Okay, item. Spelling bee photo. Thumbing through your phone's browser, you managed to pull up a photo of Amanda winning her 10th grade spelling bee. Brian, wow, congratulations, Amanda. Daisy is getting prepped for her annual spelling bee right now. Hopefully this will be her 3rd win in a row. Yikes, you lose 5 HP. Did I mention Daisy said her first word at 10 months? Daddy, Amanda was potty. Still cute, but maybe this isn't the time to bring it up. You lose 10 HP. Dang, he's really got his beat. Brian, boy, it's been such a treat getting to meet you two. Did he have to add insult to injury by being such a gracious winner? Oh, I lost? Aww. So I take it you guys are new to the neighborhood? We just moved in. Do you live around here? Yeah, we live in the cul-de-sac, down next to the coffee shop. What a coincidence. That's where we live too. Small world, yeah. Daisy and I are in that little ranch-style house on the corner. You know that house? It's just like ours, but slightly bigger and better landscape. Does this guy have to outdo me at everything? I don't like this guy. What a lovely place. Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. Really nice meeting you guys. You'll have to stop by at some point. Yeah, definitely. Bye. Brian and Daisy walk further into the park with Maxwell happily trotting along in tow. Do you get the feeling that he was trying to one-up us? Trying and succeeding. I can't believe that kid's only 10. What was I even doing at her age? I believe you had a bit of a thing for horses. Shame that I didn't pan out. Could have majored in comparative horse studies. It's not too late to major in horse creative writing. Too close to the truth, Dad. Let us never speak of the fantastic adventures of Sarah Horsington, the Brave, an epic in 7 parts by Amanda Terrorized. We laugh off the horse pick and walk around the park a bit more, enjoying the day. Let's go to the coffee shop. I gotta get my hands on a nice hot cup of the old bean juice, or I'm gonna be useless all day. I think we passed the coffee shop on our way here. Maybe we can check that out. Let's do it. I'm allergic to caffeine. Well, not deathly allergic. We walk down the street to the Coffee Spoon, a cute little place on the corner. Man, this is in such convenient walking distance from our place. I mean, I guess. What's wrong? Why would I go somewhere else and drink coffee on a couch when I could just drink coffee at home on my own couch and not have to make awkward eye contact with other people? At least when I'm home, some random guy isn't gonna come up and sit on the recliner next to me, and I won't feel like a little weird about it. Because technically he's not sitting at my table, but he's very much within my personal zone. Dad. And what's with the etiquette when you have a dirty mug? Is there a bin? Do you go sit it up on the counter because you don't know where else to put it? Or do you leave it there and feel your face flush with hot shame as you consider the possibility that there is in fact a bin somewhere just out of sight and now you're that jerk who left their mug? Dad, are you just afraid to meet new people? Yes, Amanda. We walk inside. There you ooh, hi. Okay, we must stay focused. We must stay focused. Okay. We must stay focused. The inside of the coffee shop is incredibly warm and inviting. Vinyl records line the walls and patrons lounge around the well-worn-in couches. Some cool tunes spin on the record player next to the little stage. Well, that is actually pretty cute. Hi. Welcome to the Coffee Spoon, guys. How's it going? What's with the name? Oh, it's kinda dumb. It gets mentioned in this poem I like, and I thought it would be a good idea at the time, and I suppose now it's still a good idea because the business is still running. But most people ask me that question all the time, and I give them the same answer every time, and now I'm standing here rambling, and I'm sure we're all getting more and more uncomfortable the more I keep talking, but man, we're in it now, and I can't stop. Hi. So what will it be? I scan the chalkboard menu and I am immediately overwhelmed. I'll have a Godspeed you black coffee. Ice, Tegan, and Sarah, chai, and wood. I can't have black coffee. What's this? What is that? Good choice. I don't get it. Oh, it's a pun. Tegan and Sarah are this really awesome Canadian indie band formed in the 1995. They were nominated for a Grammy in 2013 and are known for being masters of not only pop hits, but meaningful lyricism. I'm doing the same thing again, but coming right up. And for you, I'll have a macchiato de Marco, please. Coming right up. Do you want that in small, medium, or biggie smalls? Medium. Wait, is biggie smalls big or small? I should change that, shouldn't I? Matt sets to making our drinks, and Amanda and I take a seat on one of the couches. What's his deal? Let the man make his puns. They're cooler bands than you listen to anyway. Hey. Hey! Scow was cool once. This couch is actually pretty comfy. Maybe not comfier than our couch, but it's alright. Good lumbar support. You sink right into it. Okay, it's comfier than our couch. Amanda nudges me. This place is right next to our house, and that guy seems not only cool, but also just as uncomfortable with talking to other people as you are. You should totally become friends with them. I don't know. Come on. What did we say about meeting new people? I can't meet new people if I always stay inside, and I also don't go outside and don't talk to people. See, we're making progress. Matt sets her drink down at her table and I have a sip. The iced Teagle and Vera is very delicious. Hi, we are new in the neighborhood. I'm Amanda and this is my dad, Purple. Oh, right on. Pleased to meet you both. You ought to come by when my daughter's hanging around the shop. You two might get along. Yeah, I'm sure we'll come in from time to time. Amanda kicks my leg from under the table. I'm sure we'll be in here a lot.
Yeah, sounds great.
Okay, you know what? Let me get your guys' opinion on something. Matt goes in the back and comes out with a fresh plate of something that smells amazing. I'm working on a new banana bread recipe and I need help coming up with the name for it. Well, I think we're gonna have to taste test it first so we can get the full flavor profile of, you know, and really appreciate the flavor sensations of Amanda Nugs vigorously. She knows this game. Yeah, we need to give that nano bread a taste. If you want us doing free creative labor, I think that would be commensurative with I've taught her well. We have trained for this day. I'm just gonna give you guys free banana bread anyway. Right, yes, that. Matt serves us each a piece. Amanda and I happily chow down. This is amazing.
Hey.
Thanks. The secret ingredient is bananas. So, any ideas? I'm stumped. Well, I think I might only be able to give you dad band puns, but I'll give it a shot. Banana bread Kennedy's? Grateful banana bread? Right said banana bread. So it would be like grateful bread. I don't like this one. So either grateful bread or right said banana bread. I'm gonna do this one. Like right said Fred, but now it's about banana bread. I think the youngsters would like it despite not getting it. That actually has a nice ring to it. Thank you. Really?
Hey.
Yeah. Right said banana bread. Strong decisions. That's art, baby. Please call me babe more often. No, I'm just kidding. Wait. I have to. Wait. Okay, wait. Maybe. Okay, anyways. I wanted to say baby because I thought it would sound cool, but once I said it, I realized that it just doesn't sound good coming out of my mouth, and maybe I should just leave saying baby to the professionals. Nah, please say baby more often.
Hey. Oh.
Enjoy your coffee. Thanks, baby.
Oh.
See? It sounds good when you say it. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Across the way, a man catches my eye. He sits by himself, brooding over a cup of coffee. Our eyes meet just for a moment. I hastily look away, hoping he didn't catch me staring. Who is that? We finish up our drinks and head out. Thanks for stopping in. Take care. Okay, now that we're full of caffeine, where to? Back to unpacking. I've got a lot on my plate right now. Did you know that moving in was one of biggest sources of stress for adults? Is it right behind the constant fear that you smell bad and everyone's too polite to tell you? Probably. Do I smell bad? Amanda gives me a whiff. You're fine, Pops. Let's go home. I get to work unpacking the various boxes around the living room. A couple of hours pass and I get some good work done. The washer and dryer unit is both washing and drying, and we can actually walk through the living room without tripping over boxes. First visitor already? I walk over to the door and open it. Hello. A handsome, clean-cut man stands at my door, brandishing a plate of cookies. Hello?
Wow.
Oh, where are my manners? My name is Joseph. I'm your next-door neighbor. Oh, yes, hi. I'm Purple. That's what my name is.
Oh.
I saw the moving van and I thought I'd bring over some cookies. My daughter, Christy, wanted me to let you know that she baked them herself. Joseph leans in and whispers, but between you and me, she just sprinkled it in the chocolate chips. We both share a laugh. Kids, right? Wow, cookies, huh? So nice to meet you. Joseph hands her the plate of cookies with a smile. Well, thanks for the cookies. Amanda disappears with the cookies. Amanda, come, and she's gone. That's my daughter. Her name is Amanda. She's a charmer. Daughters are tough. Sons are also tough. Children in general are just tough. I hear that. I mean, there have to be something wrong with you to try to raise more than two. I have 4 kids. What have you done? Oh, I meant, don't worry. You didn't mean to be rude. Oh no, this is the first neighbor I've met, and my social life is already in the tailspin. I wonder if it's too late to move in again. to move again. Yeah, okay. Is the missus around? Mister, actually. And, no, not anymore. He died. Oh. I'm sorry for your loss. No, it's alright. Wow, this is uncomfortable. We stand there quietly for a moment, acutely aware of how awkward we both made things. I'm sorry, can you close the door real quick? I look at Joseph quizzically, but comply. After a second, I hear a knock on the door. Opening it, I see Joseph standing there with a huge smile. Hey, I'm your new neighbor, Joseph. I promise to not talk about your dead spouse this time. I'm throwing a barbecue for the cul-de-sac, and I'd love for you to come by and meet the rest of the neighbors in our community. What'd you say, pal? That sounds great. My daughter Amanda and I would love to stop by. Also, 4 kids is a perfectly normal amount of children to have. We shake hands to seal the deal. Well, neighbor, I'll see you at 3 p.m. sharp on Saturday. Sure thing, neighbor. Joseph starts walking away but stops to think for a second and turns around. Hey, in all seriousness, raising a kid on your own can't be easy. If you ever need to talk about stuff. I'm the youth minister at my church down the street. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't really consider myself a youth.
Nice.
You look pretty young to me, but suit yourself. With that, Joseph's gone. He seemed nice. Amanda walks back in the living room, crumbs on her face and cookie in her hand. That was the smoothest recovery I've ever seen. I should be taking notes. See? You're already fitting in great. Where'd those cookies go? They're gone. I'm sorry. If it makes you feel any better, they weren't very good. So you ate all of them anyway? I guess that makes it break time. Any ideas? Joseph probably wants his plate back. I think we get a ton of good neighbor points if we bring this back. We're gonna be the best neighbors in the whole cul-de-sac. We're gonna kick all the other neighbors' butts. With kindness. Amanda and I step outside. Shoot, I'm actually not sure which house is his. I hazard a guess. It's the big one with all of the well-groomed blonde children sitting in the yard. Good eye, kid. And remember, we need to make a positive first impression here. Keep it light. We walk up to the kids and wave. Hey guys, is your dad around? They all just stare at us blankly. We just wanted to return this nice plate and thank you for the cookies. Geez, these definitely are Joseph's kids. They all look exactly like him.
Hey.
They were really good. I mean, I heard they were good. I didn't get to eat any. I chuckle nervously. Well, okay, we're just gonna set this plate down on the ground, real gentle, and then back away slowly, right, Dad? Right, that's what we're gonna do. The kids' eyes bore into us as we scurry away. I can feel their gaze on my back even as we approach our house.
Huh.
I need something to get my mind off of those carbon copy kids. I need to rest my eyes.
Hmm.
You've been awake for what, 3 hours? And that's 3 hours too many. As we're walking home, I hear heavy footsteps come up behind us. Purple, bro!
Hey.
I turn around and I'm greeted by a familiar face jogging up to us. Craig? Oh, look at the little baby. But also, damn. Anyways. Bro. Yep, bro. Mm-hmm. Holy wow. I haven't seen Craig in forever. Kinda want to see him more. It's been too long, dude. Yeah, wow, you look great. Haha, yeah, I cleaned up my act. Cleaned up his act? Are you kidding me? He's ripped. Amanda, this is my friend Craig. We went to college together. We were roommates for a while too. Amanda, dude, you probably don't remember me, but you're so big now. Hello, and hello, cute baby. Aw, thank you. The last time I saw you, I think you were about her size. This is River. Say hi, River. She picks up her tiny wrist and waves it around. River gurgles happily. Are you babysitting?
Huh.
Nah, dude, River's my kid. Man, it has been a long time. Feels like one minute we're rolling up to exams with bad hangovers, and the next we're both fathers. Where you been, man? I was working out in California and just relocated the business back to Maple Bay. No kidding, Amanda and I just moved to this side of town. How's Smashley going? I mean Ashley. Ashley is her name. She actually still goes by Smashley, and we got divorced last year. Yikes. Oh dude, I'm so sorry. It's old news. We take turns taking care of River and the twins. It's all, copacetic? Twins? You have 3 kids? Ain't life something, bro, right? Keg Stan Craig is a father of 3? Keg Stan Craig? Oh, haha. Yeah, it's my old college nickname. He got it because he did a lot of keg stands. It's that thing where you do a handstand on a keg and then drink from the keg. Right. He was very good at it. Bro, I hate to be that guy, but I'm in the middle of my daily jog and I really gotta keep up my heart rate. Brought River along for, you know, resistance training. Your jog daily? I jog yearly. On January 1st, when I promised myself that I'm gonna jog daily for the rest of the year, but give up after 30 minutes and just walk home. Well, it's never too late to get back into it, dude. You should join me sometime. Haha, I don't know. Come on, it'd be fun. We could grab breakfast afterwards, catch up. We could do a bro brunch, like the good old days. Alright, sure, sounds great. Great, let's get that going soon. Better get moving. Good to see you guys. Craig gives a little wave, puts his earbuds back in and jogs off. Can't believe Craig is ripped and has kids. Really? Why is that? The Craig I knew is not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including and especially himself. One time I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. Amanda, he opened up a new jar of marinara sauce. Then he drank it like it was a thing that normal people do. It was unholy. And then I asked him what the hell is he doing, and he said, and I quote, "It's basically a smoothie, bro." I mean, technically, he's not wrong. He jogs. He was jogging. He's like a totally different person. Anyways, we better get home. I'll have plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later. Dang. Amanda and I flop onto the couch. Amanda has shoved some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit. Too bad we're going to be putting this stuff right back into these boxes in a few months. No, don't say that. Oh, Dad, it's going to be okay. I'll be fine. I know. It's just, you're my little girl. and it's gonna be weird not having you around. I'll come visit, and I'll text you every day, and I'll take lots of pictures. I mean, obviously, I'm a photography major. You promise? Of course. You're gonna be okay by your lonesome? Oh, come on, I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something. A dog?
Yeah.
Forget art school, I'll stay for the dog. Is that what it's gonna take? Medium-sized dog, hang your chuff around the neck. I get to name it. That's what it'll cost for me to give up all my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs. Well, a dog is a lot cheaper than college. Amanda laughs. Suddenly, a pile of envelopes slide through the mail slot. Speaking of college, Amanda darts over to the envelope and shuffles through them. She pulls one out and throws the rest back on the floor. This is from the Gowen College of Art and Design. Open it. But I'm scared. It's just an envelope. Yeah, it's like my entire future. Not a big deal. She takes a deep breath and rips the letter open with her teeth. We have a letter opener, but okay. I hold my breath while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth, scanning the letter. What does it say? The admissions committee has reviewed your application, blah blah blah. Her face drops. Regret to inform you that we are unable to offer you admissions to McGowan College of Art and Design. Amanda throws her letter on the coffee table. Oh, sweetie. It's okay, I kind of saw it coming. I knew I shouldn't have put that experimental stuff in my portfolio. Their admissions officer told me they just want to see portraits or whatever. I pull Amanda in for a big hug. You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put into your portfolio. Some other school is gonna want to snatch you up for sure. Yeah, I know. It's fine. Are you actually fine, or are you just gonna keep saying that? I'm fine, really. Her face says the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push her on this. Oh, and before I forget, MR and MRP are sleeping over tonight. So, you need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool? I would choose more delicate phrasing, but yes. Well, I'll have you know I conveniently already have plans for tonight, so you'll have the new place to yourself. Yeah, and what are your plans? Quick, think of plans. I'm secretly the mayor of this town, gotta attend the union meeting. I'm going clubbing. I'm secretly mayor of this town. Amanda, the town needs me. I need to perform my mayoral duties. I must don my top hat and wear my monocle so that I may preside over my mayor stuff. I think you're thinking of the guy from Monopoly. He was a mayor, right? He was not. Right. I'm just kidding. I'm actually gonna go to bed, go out and watch the game. I mean, should I go to bed or just... I'm just gonna go to bed. I'm wiped. Have fun with Emmas. Or with the Emmas. We'll try to keep it down. I know you're not going to, but I appreciate you saying that. And don't forget that you have that meeting with my English teacher tomorrow. Oh right, Mr. Vega. Yep, totally remembered. I'll be there. Awesome. Night, Pops. Night. I wake up from a text from an unknown number. Rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work out? This is Craig, by the way. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m.? Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing it, I drift back to sleep. Whoops, must have winked back out. I check my phone again. Hey bud, still want to get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out, but it's Craig. I do want to catch up. Go to the gym. Hey my man. Hey my man, I need a few minutes to wake up, but let's meet in 20. After a few seconds, another text comes in. Sure thing. Meet me at the gym. I stretch my bones. Oh, I stretch and my bones creak. I gotta stop falling asleep on the couch. I throw off my blanket and hey, wait, I don't remember falling asleep with a blanket. Amanda must have tucked me in after I fell asleep. Bless that child. I reluctantly brush my teeth, throw on the only clothes I own, that are even kind of gym appropriate and head out. The neighborhood is quiet and serene. This early in the morning, birds chirp and the grass is still wet and dew. Surprisingly, the gym is pretty crowded. I spot Craig standing out front, stretching. Of course, he spots me and waves enthusiastically. Hey bro, good morning. Hey, good to see you, man. I'm definitely not as pumped up as he is. Maybe I should have had some coffee before I left. You ready to kick some butt? Gotta say posse, dude. With your help, I am. Help. I kind of just want to help. Like, with your help, I am. I get the feeling this is gonna be less of me kicking butt and more the gym kicking my butt. But I can handle it with you here. Dude, bro, that means a lot.
Hey.
We head into the gym and I'm immediately intimidated. All of these people look like they could break me in half, and it seems like Craig is friends with all of them. He high-fives and finger guns all the cool jocks in the room. They look like they could and would steal my lunch money to spend on a protein shake. Come on, bud, let's warm up. We head over to the treadmills and start walking. Okay, I can walk. Walking is good. This is a decent place to be walking. So I know we are on treadmills. Yes. And those over there are ellipticals. Very good. What is all the other stuff? Craig laughs. They might look a little scary, but I guarantee that all of them serve a specific purpose for building muscle mass. I watch as a dude in a muscle tee flexes a muscle I didn't even know existed on a machine I think was once used to process grain into flour. What is that? Why is that guy doing that to himself? That's a good question, bro. What do you think he's doing? Training to crush people's skull with his thighs? Using a medieval torture device? Praying to some sort of pain god? I like that. He's trying to make his thighs so strong that he can crush people's skulls with them.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason I work out. Oh no, Craig is turning up the speed. I better do the same. How long have you been doing the buff thing?
Nice.
Couple years. And what do you do when you're not daddying or buffing? Oh, I coach my twin softball team. That still counts as both daddying and buffing. I keep busy. What do you do for fun? I love learning. I try to live my life as close to a Jimmy Buffett song as possible. I check out my hot bod. I guess learning. I mean, does gaming and drawing count as learning? Because if so, yes. That. I try to educate myself about the world around me. I am like a sponge for knowledge, soaking up all the intellectual content. You know, history, the paranormal, the wilderness survival, aliens, mostly those things. So you watch the History Channel too, huh? Yes. We're jogging now. Oh god, we're jogging now. I look over to Craig, who hasn't even broken a sweat. How is he doing this so effortlessly? I'm dying. I can feel my life force draining through every orifice of my body. Hey, remember when my fish died in college? Oh, no. I don't like this story. I feel like that's just like the noise the villagers make. Oh my god, is he really bumping up the speed again? I guess I better do it too. Honestly, man, you should stop. Oh, this is fast. This is very fast. Yeah, you should put it lower. And we were at that party, and you vowed to make me feel better. You tell me to create a distraction, so of course I do a stick keg stand and get everyone cheering. And then I try to steal a fish from a fish tank at the party with my bare hands like an idiot.
Nice.
And then you drop the fish and it's flopping around and you panic, so you run up to me post keg stand with a dying dirty fish in your hands. You scooped up off the ground and you're yelling at me that we have to leave. So we're running out of a frat party with a fish, trying not to give it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. We get him home and get him into a bowl of water, but the prognosis was grim. And the next day he's alive and well.
Hey.
They never did catch the great fish thieves of the Grand Ridge eat you, and they never will. I shoot off the end of the treadmill and crash into a wall. Jesus, that hurt.
Hey.
Dude, bro, are you okay? Craig offers me a hand and looks me over for injuries. I'm fantastic. I managed to stand up and rub my back. Doesn't hurt now, but I'm sure it will later.
Oh.
You don't have to push yourself like that. Always know your limits. I will. I think I might call our gym adventure here. You sure? Yeah.
Oh.
Alright. Well, here, I brought you this. Craig hands me a shaker bottle full of thick green liquid. I stare at it with what must be an apparent distaste. It's a protein shake, bro. Oh, thank you. He wants me to drink it. Oh boy, here goes. I take a small sip. It's actually delicious. Wow, this is really good.
Hey,
And good for you. It's my special recipe. I'm pretty proud of it.
dude.
Does it have like a special ingredient? Okay, let me let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe you can try running around the neighborhood if treadmills aren't your speed. No pun intended, bro. Good one. Well, I'm gonna go put some ice on this everything. I'll see you around. I leave the gym feeling ashamed. Craig used to order delivery from the pizza place across the street from our dorm, and now he can run circles around me. Literally. Man, I really gotta work on this dad bod. I get home and lie down on the couch. It hurts to move. Oh god, I'm so old. Oh no, I must have fallen asleep. What time is it? Shoot, it's 3:55. I'm supposed to be at Amanda's school in 5 minutes. I I frantically put on some clean clothes, apply a generous amount of deodorant, and run out the door. Oh yeah, because I couldn't shower. Gross. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and I'm relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. who? Mr. Vega? I don't know. Have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy, are you gonna help me or not? Fine. Up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple minutes searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker.
Oh.
Lucien, don't you have third period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega.
Hmm?
Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We are not cool.
Hmm.
You must be purple. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back?
Oh.
Mr. Vega leads me in and I take a seat in one of the conveniently small students' desks. In the back, I might be stuck in this.
Hmm.
Alright, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye?
Hmm.
Yes, Colin. Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crick of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter.
Hmm.
Alright, everybody, very funny. Colin, please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. All of the students immediately get up and make a break for the door. Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening.
Oh.
Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs.
Hmm.
Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers?
Eh.
Both, you know? Budget cuts. Right.
Ah.
Thanks so much for coming in. No problem. Mr. Vega.
Oh.
Please call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent/teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? We just moved, she's fine. She has a tendency to bottle things up. We just moved. Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road, I don't know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on a scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo.
Hey.
Anytime. On my way out, I stopped, think for a moment. I turned to Hugo. Hey, Hugo.
Ah.
Yes? They ever catch that rye?
Hmm?
Yes. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. Let's go to the mall food court. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Geez, can a dad take his daughter out to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay, but also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective. Because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little colder than you give them credit for. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine. He's fine. We pull up to a stop and I Amanda. She's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard Emma R's going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Hello, Canadian Dude Dean. I love that. I love that. Just okay. I actually love that message. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? It's I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah?
Huh?
What? No? Dad? Uh. Noah's apparently Amanda's friend. I can't believe you would.
Ugh.
Dad. I mean, geez. Why would you? Ugh. Gross. Sorry, just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Uh-huh. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Apparently just a friend. Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall, then. We arrive at the mall. A big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah. Language, Missy. Heck yeah? Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's a greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just by looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar, bread with cheese on it, or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant plate of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. Hell yeah to the mall. I'm down for KFC.
What?
I think I've only had KFC once in my life. These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoyed the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Which meme? All memes.
Oh.
Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands.
Oh.
Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all us youths have already done the joke to death.
Ugh.
And what's worse than that is that movies and TV and video games will try to jump in on a meme train, but just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it and isn't funny. Oh shit, what up? Dad, please.
Eh?
Anyways, changing the subject. Where to now? Wanna go to that goth store? What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment? I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movement in the 70s and 80s. Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one.
Yes.
Amanda runs into the store with me, tailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. There it is. You can still see the outline, kinda. I'm so proud. Speech. Amanda.
All right.
Speech. Alright, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining here today to commemorate a historic moment that was forever shaped history. On a day very much like today, Some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Terrorized had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to the Dead, Goth and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over the display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which is to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you.
Eh?
Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, and then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. Oh hey, chain wallets. While Amanda busies herself looking at the band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to me. Not much for a dad to look at in Dead, Goth and Beyond. Pursue band t-shirts, look at iconic mugs, check the clearance bin for hot deals. That's what I usually do. Chains, lol. Be honest, would you buy chains? Like, would you buy a chain wallet? There's a big cardboard box marked down items. I'm pretty sure $4 for purple eyeliner is a good deal, I think. I can't read. Band t-shirts are poggers. They are, except they're expensive. I wonder if I would look good in purple eyeliner. Hell yes, I would. Look at this. Look, this is very important to me. I overhear a stifled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here.
Oh my.
Listen, when I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. I see. Well, it would seem I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they are Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with the t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes.
Oh.
Hey, Dadtron 5000. Yes, I will buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's one this time. Amanda plops the shirt down on the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. Dude looks emo. He does. Kind of like low-key gives me vampire vibes. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag, and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch, trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh cool, Long Haul Paranormal Iced Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Oh hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but also they're hunting ghosts. Hey, this is perfect for you, Canadian dude, Dean. Also, the trunks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Colum and Flint, Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no, the ghosts done got control of the truck. I can't steer on them here, damn ice roads. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. That's me, Canadian. Flint, we're about to die. Almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying you're going to die.
Hmm?
That's basically because we are about to die. This is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Colum and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident, after I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Ice roads are scary. It actually doesn't snow where I live, so I've never really had to deal with ice or snow. Is it really scary? Like, the closest I've gotten to something scary is when I started skidding on the road because it was really wet. But like that was the only time. And it wasn't even like that much. It was like a couple of inches that I started skidding like to the side a little bit. I almost hit a car, but it was okay. I didn't. That's the point. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. Yeah, you swerve a lot. Jesus, that would be kind of scary. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda's much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? Excited to beef up my grilling skills? If there's food, I'm excited. I don't grill. I need to learn how to grill. So if there's food, I like eating the food just in general. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. Yeah, those are bad. Why not beans for breakfast? I have beans every morning for breakfast, basically. Unless my parents didn't cook beans, then I usually just have cereal. Which means there are more for me. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. Oh, thanks for the follow! I did. Thanks for following. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who knows who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with the store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. I'm a terrible cook in general. Same, I'm scared to talk to people too. Same! That's why I stream. Because I really only talk to people in chat if there's any people in chat. If not chat, then that's why I play story-based games. Unless I have a friend to play Minecraft with. I guess we're not as early as we thought. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. We set out our veggie plate down on a table next to 2 other veggie plates. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide.
Oh.
Welcome, I'm so glad you two are here. And you brought veggies.
Oh.
Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins. They stare creepily and say nothing. Yo, children. Honestly.
Yeah.
Like, those children kinda look like they deals with the devil. I'm just saying. Those eye bags under their eyes does not help them look good. Then of course, this is their youngest, Krish. Wait, where's Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary?
Hey.
Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed?
Huh?
I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to. Joseph takes a moment and regains composure. Mary, this is the new neighbor, Purple, and his daughter, Amanda.
Ah.
I shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to meet you, Mary. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor, but please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Damn, DILF. I'm pretty sure all of them are like DILFs in a way. Like you see Craig? Craig be looking kind of nice. I'm just saying. And the other guy too. Like, what's his name? God, I forgot names already. Here, let me introduce you around. This is Robert. He lives just across the way. A haggard man nursing a glass of whiskey eyes me up and down. Hi. Hey, I'm Purple. It's nice to meet you. He takes a long swig of his drink. Charmed.
Hi.
Purple and his daughter just moved in next door. Cool. If you ever need recommendations on where to get a drink in this town, Rob's your man. I told you not to call me Rob.
Oh.
Right. Got it. Robert ambles away without saying goodbye. He's not really a people person. Wow, I think I've actually met everybody else. Great, I bet you're excited to know everyone better. Hope you both enjoy yourselves. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. DILFs and MILFs. I think the only MILF is Mary. Unless you want to have yeah, I'm not gonna finish that sentence. I don't want to have to make friends. Come on, Dad. Who are you gonna party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. I'll probably start drama with people. That'd actually be like fun to see. What would you say? Cause like there's this one guy that like wants to one up you and everything. What would you say to him? They're gonna talk about weather. Go, do it, make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new pie. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the coffee spoon? What a cool guy, and mysterious. Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Yeah, this guy. I don't like him. Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Gotham Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second. All of these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. If you look like you were made in a slow cooker. One good line. That's awesome. I love that. I love. Okay. All these people live in a cul-de-sac. Oh wait, I read that line. Talk to Robert and Brian. Talk to Matt, Hugo, and Craig. Talk to Joseph and Damien, or Burger Time. I guess I'll talk to people. Let me go to Craig. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they are a unique byproduct of a social and political climate a time and place and try to take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. Burger, yo, what's up, guys? Honestly, all the dads be looking fine. I'm just saying. Why do they all gotta be looking fine though? Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. Talk to Craig or listen. Oh, I'm gonna talk to Craig. I turn my attention to Craig, who seems to be a little more attentive to my existence. How'd the resistance training go the other day? Great. Little River here is a great cheerleader, aren't you, tiny bro? Craig grabs River's arms and waves them around. You can do it, Dad. I'm so proud of you. I'm sorry for pooping on you. She must be a handful at that age. Oh, they always are. But it's so worth it. Craig grabs River's arms again and waves them around. Also, I'm sorry for throwing up on you, Dad. How are you settling in? I never get too comfortable. Almost done. The new place is perfect. Almost done, I'll say. There's still a few odds and ends to take care of before I can really call myself settled, but I think we can upgrade the situation to livable. I read that too late, but I know exactly what you mean when you say you're not wrong. We did livable throughout the entirety of college. Yeah, my goal was for Amanda to live the sort of life that didn't involve eating spoonfuls of ranch dressing as a palate cleanser between different types of pizza. She still does though. Hey, she takes after her dad. Purple, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice, everybody's been super friendly. Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt is who I like. Anyway. Anyway. Look at the baby lol. Yeah, the baby is adorable. You can't get mad at the baby. Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. What is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it. Well, there is only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head. Oh, am I cool now? Oh. Nope, but you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on. Hey Purple, this is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmen's sister. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda. You remember the cool barista from the coffee shop? And my old college friend? And, your teacher?
Hey.
Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors.
Oh.
Yo, just the, oh. Yep, you still gonna get me that overdue term paper? Haha, great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. She learned the finger gun move from me. I'm very proud. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
What?
Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
Sweet Manchego.
Ernest Hemingway Vega, are you smoking?
Oh.
Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right? Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried shoving a whole sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard? What? And then the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread onto my lawn and burned down half my yard too. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Hey everybody, sorry about that. Purple, this is my son, Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Does it matter? Ernest. Okay. I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah. Good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Ouch. Ernest! Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm sorry, he's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? Craig is a cool dad. I'm just saying there. What? I'm cool as a cucumber. See that right there? You can't say that. My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads? I don't know. I think we have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine we once raged against, and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter, Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. See? I see your point. As much as we all want it, I don't think it's important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right. But it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens? Don't let us eat up your time, Purple. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. Talk to Robert and Brian. I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-upped by Brian right now, but I guess I could live with learning more about Robert. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot. I flash a smile and walk over to him. Hey, guys. Purple! How the heck are you? Settling into the neighborhood all right? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least? That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Purple, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again. We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish. Jesus. It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it. And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises eyebrows at me. Being inside. Making art. She won a local art competition for that. Yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Anyways. I haven't gone camping in years. Not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change once you have kids. Wait. What happened to the last time? Robert takes a long sip of his whiskey. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the back country. Johnny Boy is a strong kid. I'm in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They build tougher out there. Anyways, things go south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. You can see the bone popping out through his skin. Johnny Boy screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I got a fireman carry a 6-foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I won't lie to you, there were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy, but you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got the boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. I'm reading way too much. There's just so much to unpack. I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river and he lost the flip-flop. Missed that kid. Brian and I just laugh nervously. Or am I kidding? Brian and I tense up again. I'm kidding. Phew. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us, laughing. Daisy is holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghosts locked the doors. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess. And then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyways, we're safe from the ghost. But how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Robert! Wait a second. Are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah. Amanda and I love that show. It's the best, especially that episode where Colum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it's such quality in reality television. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. Alright Daisy, I found us a couple bugs. We're gonna make a great meal, lots of protein. Gonna keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over there. Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for fire. Okay. But not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend? Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too. Oh, kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required to by law. I hear that. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. They do seem to be getting along well, but the thought of continually hearing about all of Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellows. Talk to Joseph and Damien. Spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Gotham Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to him. So I'm curious. Can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood. And it complements the crimson interior perfectly. It's definitely an interesting choice. Thank you, I'm very proud of my abode. Purple, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic designing decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I have had the pleasure. I think I saw you at Dead Gotham Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Gotham Beyond was profound, frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Gotham Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood.
What?
Hey Amanda, would you consider yourself a goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under one specific label, but if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as a twee hipster than some normcore leanings. Bats are cool though. Ah, pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting on this, putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everybody is so friendly and welcoming.
Hey.
Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmark, at your service. Damien flashes the sentence with a flourish and bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, do you know how to treat a lady?
Hey.
Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison? Hey, won't you come play with us? Come play with us. Forever.
Oh.
Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand.
Oh.
I, don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine.
Oh my.
I think I might have tapped over a VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish? Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth. I have squeezed 4 little. Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great.
Oh my god.
I'm sure he's fine. Mary. Okay, geez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Dad, can we go now? Ah, Lucien. Have I introduced you to Purple yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucien bows. Whatever. Sir. Lucien bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. Dad.
Yeah.
That's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa, is that a tattoo?
Yes.
Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's cool. Want to see mine?
Oh my.
What? Lucien pulls back rubber bracelets, revealing lopsided 666 in black ink. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucien. We'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick.
Oh.
Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching.
Yeah.
Without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eye, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a girl? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dad takes notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique.
Oh.
You probably didn't know this, Purple, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrillievable. I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustard. Okay, I'm straight up going to leave if they keep up with these puns. I swear to God. We keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist? I've never seen him make a mistake.
Ah.
Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop. Yes, Amanda. Yes. All of the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison.
Nice.
Alright guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. What? Maybe I skipped that too fast. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers.
Oh.
Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac. Kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot.
Oh.
Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all of the kids. If she decides to get into babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dadbook? Dadbook? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it. So if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes way over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops, I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the playground. Or over the neighborhood. Why did I say playground? Jesus, this is way too much reading. Pretty fun party, don't you think? I mean, I got a burger in me. I felt I was at a networking event. I wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. Kind of like this last one. You and Daisy seem like you were having fun oh my God, okay. Okay. You and Daisy seem like you were having a way better time than I was. Because we were. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dadbook. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends. Oh. Is that okay? Of course, just keep me posted. And be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices. Of course. And call me if you ever need anything. Dad, you're not gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that, and I will never do that. Okay, do you have plans tonight? Our plans were kinda to eat ice cream, watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna, work on some stuff, see how long I can sleep, or throw a party. Let's work on some stuff. You know, dad stuff. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great, see you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. I'd love to be able to cook like that, although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil. Just like making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through the episode. Uh, apparently it's late, but who cares? I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. Glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home. She's driving home now. In which case, I hope she doesn't respond soon because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No. It's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. I wish I knew what those words mean. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who was Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Oh, yeah. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my text? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops, guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann. Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I don't like that attitude. I have a right to be concerned. I was scared. See, if I do this one, she's gonna get mad. So I have a right to be concerned, or I was scared. I was scared. You weren't responding, and it was just like when your dad. I have to stop myself from tearing up. Oh, Dad, I didn't mean to. I sat down on the couch and put my head on my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just please don't do that again.
Oh.
Alright. I'm gonna go to bed now. Yikes, pulled out the dead dad. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I'm sorry for freaking out on you. I trust you to make good choices. I trust you. I also thought about it, and I'll try to give you your space from here on out. I gotta trust that you can take care of yourself. Team terrorized? Team terrorized. I like the sound of that. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them? Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dadbook? It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda, I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dadbook profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile on Dadbook, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. On a Friday night, you are most likely to polish and sort my coin collection, Netflix and grill, fall asleep watching the History Channel, torment my children with dad puns, sink into blissful oblivion, sleep. Friday night. Probably Netflix and grill, except the grilling part, just Netflix. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? My trusty grill, the lost shaker of salt, Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes, a boat, obviously. I don't need anything, my survival skills have trained me for this day. A boat. What are your turn-ons? Excuse me? Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with long white socks, well manicured lawn, street smarts, top tier grillmanship, comfortable with crying. Look, I don't know if I'm comfortable. Strong dad arms. What did you want? What did you want to be when you grew up? Technical writer for manuals and instructionals, salty boat captain, pro skater who is also an astronaut, a good father, the president of space. I wanted to be a teacher when I grew up, honestly. Like when I was like thinking about it, think a teacher or a veterinarian. But then I realized very quickly I would cry if a dog were to die. And I would just like want to quit become a veterinarian. So that made me stop wanting to go to medical school for pets. Let's see. President of Space. What's your favorite movie genre? War documentaries, Sean Connery's entire filmography, anything on Laserdisc, romantic comedies, Whatever will make me cry. Old comedies that haven't aged well. I think romantic comedies. What's your ideal date? Napping together, doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m. Okay, that's Craig's. Definitely. Trying to geocache, but getting hopelessly lost. Arson. I love arson. I love me a good arson. Being emotionally vulnerable. Maybe not on like, cause like you don't want to go to like your first date with someone and they're immediately like trauma dumping you. That'd just be bad. Going to kind of like napping together or a 1,000-piece puzzle together, but also that would take too long, so napping. What do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan, my sick vape, my book of word jumbles and a pen, a cool knife, a crippling low self-esteem. Oh my god. I frequently forget my phone, keys, and wallet at home. Sometimes. I usually forget my wallet, and then when I have to drive out, like, I'm like, oops, I left my wallet. Oh, I don't have my driver's license on me. Maybe it's something I shouldn't confess to the internet with people watching, or like with people who can watch. I totally don't drive without my license. Totally don't. No. I never drive without my license. I always keep my license on me at all times. Okay. I guess that. I spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child potential ends of the world, if I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill, when I can get a next cup of coffee, lawnmower modifications. Conspiracy theories or potential ends of the world, honestly. Potential ends of the world. Profile complete. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here, just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad. Aww.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh my god. Hi Purple, it's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day, Dad Manda. I'm delighted to see you've signed up for Dadbook. They've recently added this exciting new messenger service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads like myself. Take care not to miss them. Okay. I'll text Craig. Dad of 3, business entrepreneur and fitness enthusiast. Juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but someone's got to do it. On a Friday night, you're most likely to get one last good cardio session in. If you had one thing to take with you to a desert island, what would it be? A box of energy bars. What are your turn-ons? A sub 6 minute mile. What did you want to be when you grow up? Beer pong world champion. What's your favorite movie genre? Buddy cop movies forever. What's your ideal date? Scaling a huge dangerous mountain for fun. Would you never leave home without? An extra tube of energy gel. I spend a lot of time thinking about my mile time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? Okay. Matt, how about you? Avid music enthusiast, passion coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice over at Coffee Spoon or hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no-wave music. On a Friday night, you are most likely to perfect my cold brew setup, one drip at a time. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? Find tunes to pass the days away. What are your turn-ons? Multi-instrumentalism. What did you want to be when you grew up? A barista, weirdly enough. What's your favorite movie genre? Shoot with subtitles. Okay, he's really trying to be cool. What's your ideal date? We go to the animal shelter and seriously considered adopting a cat. Oh, that's so cute. Would you never leave home without my headphones, both in-ear and over-ear, just in case? I spent a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas into song titles come from, and where did it go? Did we all just agree that it's a bad idea? I'm gonna message Matt. I like Matt. Do it once, do it right. I navigate to Matt's dad book page and type out a message. Hey man, great getting to see you at the barbecue. We should definitely hang soon. You free later? 1 or 2 minutes later I hear a ding and see Matt's response. Hey dude, I'd be so down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Sound Garden. Wanna come out? I think for a moment. What's a Sound Garden? Wait, am I doing dates? Am I going on a date? Oh man, I haven't been to a real concert since Amanda was born. Am I ready for this? While I'm thinking, another message pops up on screen. Pup is playing tonight. Cool little indie pop punk rock band out of Canada. Should be fun one. Canadian dude Dean, are you playing in the band? If you're still here. I don't know if you are. I didn't know you were allowed to string that many words together to describe a band. Whatever, let's get out of our comfort zone. Am I going on a date? I log off of dad book and think for a second. Wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtracked decades through memories of denim jeans, jackets, and moral panic over teenage turning to the occult. Oh god, I had a mullet back then. Oh god, I thought it was cool. Oh god, other people thought it was cool. I finally remember the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envision all of the airbrushed vans in the parking lot. Man, how did anyone survive the 80s? Okay, so I have been to a concert in a long time. What do you even do at concerts now? I spend most of the day pacing around the house and thinking about my relationship with the coolness. I mean, I always thought I was cool, at least relative to a bunch of other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I look over to see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. Hey, what's wrong, Panda?
I'm fine.
Oh, nothing, I'm fine. I just got sad because I realized that society collectively refuses to take pop music seriously despite the fact that some of the most interesting musical innovations are coming out of that genre. I think it's just yet another thing we write off because we can't take young women or their interests seriously. Are you sure that's all you're so upset about? You have to tell me what's actually wrong. That's pretty messed up. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? If there's, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you, and I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a short shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away. Thanks, Popsicle. I appreciate that, but I'm fine, really. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. Anyway, what's up? Amanda, how do I be cool? Let me put on a pot of coffee first. This is gonna be a long night. No, seriously, Matt invited me to a concert and I don't think I've been to one since you were born. Yeah, you have. You took me to one when I was 12, remember? I'm suddenly overwhelmed by the memory of a sea of screaming preteens. Oh god, I tried so hard to forget. The one where I had to camp out with you in line so that you could get a good spot, and then you cried and screamed the whole time? Dad, it was so much more than that. And I'm not even ashamed to say it. Oh, you're not ashamed? You seemed pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings you made of this dancing. Boys kissing in your trapper keeper? Oh well, you didn't even find the good stuff. What? Anyways, you should be all set for the concert if you remember that. Just bring a big glittery sign and cry a lot and you'll fit right in. Well, it's at a smaller place, and I think Matt mentioned that they're a punk band. Like a DIY gutter punk, thrash, straight edge. Come on, Dad, give me something to work with here. Are they post-punk, proto-punk, C-punk, Jeremy punk? What's Jeremy punk? I made that one up to see if I could get away with it. They're not positive hardcore, are they? He said that they're Canadian punk? Oh yeah, you'll be fine. Does the idea of Canadian punk contradictory to you? I don't see friendship and politeness as core tenets of the punk scene. Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might not be as dangerous as you think it is. It can become so much more than just counterculture rebellion. What I'm trying to say is, just enjoy the music. That's it? I mean, yeah, it's not like you're gonna jump into the mosh pit or anything. Well, that's comforting. And if a strange dude in a set your goals hoodie offers to buy you merch, don't accept it, and definitely do not go on 3 awful dates with him afterwards where he takes you to a nice restaurant and then forgets his wallet literally 3 times in a row. What? Never mind, just have a blast tonight. I think she's talking from experience. I show up to the Coffee Spoon at 8 in what I hope is concert appropriate attire. I see Matt out front locking the door to the shop. Hey you made it. Ready for tonight? Well, it's been a while. Yes, of course, I definitely know what I'm talking about. Ready? I was born ready. Ready. Any situation, any outcome, I can handle it. I sleep with one eye open. I am prepared to kill. Are you? Oh man. I gotta admit, I haven't been to a real concert since Pet Rocks were cool. I have no idea what I'm in for. Did your daughter make you take her to one of those boy band concerts where everybody holds signs and screams and cries? Yeah. I got 2 lined up next month. I still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one. Stay strong. But dude, I get to take you to your first concert in a long time. This is gonna be awesome. Just hang with me, Purple. You'll be good. This scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. Quick question. Shoot. What is scene? Matt lets out a tiny laugh. Sorry. It's just weird because scene can be described as a music scene as it pertains to a community of people like this, who like the same genre, but can also describe a genre of music no one wants to admit they were into. Matt looks off into middle distance. He says nothing, but I can tell he's thinking never again. That's confusing. You'll get it. The important thing tonight is that you enjoy yourself. Come on, let's head to the show. Wait, but in that first like thing where I said I was born ready, like, was that bad? Cause there was no like hearts or eggplants. I think that was bad. I think I made a bad choice. I'm a little sad. After waiting in a short line to get in, we finally find ourselves in a small venue with a stage at one end of the bar at the other. Most people here are closer to Amanda's age than mine. I suddenly feel very out of place. My waning youth is showing. Am I suddenly aware of my mortality? When were the good years of my life? Will Amanda still love me as we both grow older? Wait, is C-punk actually a genre? Matt, you made it.
What?
A younger kid runs up and high-fives Matt. The kid runs off and Matt turns to me shuddering. I get nervous when people surprise high-five me. Me too. I'm like a small animal. Loud noises and large groups of people frighten me. Do you also enjoy curling up in a patch of sunlight to take a nap? That's my favorite thing to do. A couple other people notice that Matt's in the crowd and yell, hey, as well. Matt waves and hugs a couple people. He seems really in his element here. Matt turns his attention back to me. I'm so afraid of all these people. Oh, let's go grab a beer. Matt and I line up at the beer in the back where a couple of older concert goers hang out. A couple more people notice Matt and tip their drinks at him. Seems like you're a popular guy out here. Yeah, I go to a lot of shows. This is a really cool spot. But sometimes it's sometimes like these where I realize I can only be charming and funny for about 5 minutes before I run out of stuff to talk about. And then I become keenly aware of where my hands are, and that there's no comfortable place in your mouth or your tongue to rest. God damn it, where do I put my tongue? See? Well, I've known you for more than 5 minutes and I still think you're charming and funny. Just you wait. We grab our drinks. This scene seems really friendly. I don't know why people wouldn't want to admit that they listen to it. Let's check out the merch. Matt and I walk over to a small booth in a corner of the room where a crusty looking teenager guards a selection of shirts and records. He singles me out from across the room and hops up onto his chair. Step on up, get your merch here. I got t-shirts, I got tank tops, I got all the gifts and accoutrements. A discerning concert goer of considerable taste might want you. I gestured to myself, my face flushing red. Yes, you look like a fella who knows their music. How's about a fine 12-inch long playing vinyl record made and distributed by Pup, Canada's premier punk rock outfit? Tell you, good sir, please stop yelling at me. I don't know if I would look good in it, but let's try. We'll see here, fine shopkeep. Your enthusiastic salesmanship has aroused my interest and suspicion in equal parts. How can I, a consumer of the finer goods in life, trust your waves to be true of spirit? Fine question from a discerning patron. Okay, Pablo, you can give it a rest. The teen hops off his chair and takes a seat. Your friend looks lost, so I figured I'd give him the old razzle-dazzle. How the hell are you, Matt? Day by day, man. They do that thing where they high-five but also turn it into a hug. Your mom doing better? She's still single. If you want to be my dad, I can make that connect. What? And have to deal with you every single day? Fair enough. Who's your bud? That's Purple. Thought I'd bring him out a concert, pal. Pablo leans close to Matt. Is Purple cool? Matt eyes me. I am back. He cracks a smile. Yeah. Oh my god, Matt, you're making me blush. No, I'm just kidding. Pablo brings me in for a bro hug. My dude! I'm not sure what to say, but give the courtesy 2 pats on the back as I customary in our society for people you don't know super well, but still want to be friendly to. Pablo's a total card. Keeps playing, kid plays the hell out of the bass. Yeah, man. When are we starting our witch house band? You know I'm out of the game. It's a shame. You know, Vale would have slayed. It'll slay once you start actually making music instead of just printing a bunch of band shirts. We got the sickest logo. While Matt and Pablo talk, I check out the merch. These shirts are really nice. Looks like the opener's coming on. Let's get a spot up close. Matt and I walk over to the stage where a crowd begins to form. The band walks on stage and pick up a variety of strange instruments. Is that a harpsichord? Harpsichord? The lead singer addresses the crowd. He has a mandolin slug behind his back. Hey, what's up everybody? We're Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. My name's Daniel. Let's start the show. Oh no, these guys. What? Without time to respond, the band starts playing the most cacophonous noise I've ever heard. What is this? Mike doesn't say anything. He just hands me earplugs. Thanks. I put the earplugs in and whatever the hell is assaulting my ears gets a lot quieter. For a band this bad, they sure do seem to be having fun, I guess. That's what really matters. Jesus, did the cellist just break his bow in half? I don't get this. The set seems to go on forever. There's no breaks in the songs. I think one of the band members' job is specifically just to burn poetry on stage. I turned to Matt and tried to start a conversation. So you got a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Ask again. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Should I... So you... yeah. Matt turns back his attention to the show. He can't hear me, so I stop and try to enjoy the music. Okay, no, this is impossible. How long have they been playing this same song? 10 minutes? 20? A year? Eventually the set ends, but only after the drummer sprains his ankle during his saxophone solo. They promised it was the part of the act as he was carried off stage crying. Matt and I pull our earplugs out. Man, that was something. I promise Pup is much better. I just have a lot of questions that I know I'll never get the answer to. Oh yeah, he sprains his ankle at every show. They were being real about that.
Hey.
Let's grab another beer. Matt and I work our way out of the crowd and back to the bar. More and more people file into the concert space as it gets closer to the main act. It's getting kind of crowded in here. We grab our beers and I try to follow Matt back to our spot, but there are so many people that I'm having a hard time keeping up. As I work my way through the throngs of excited concert goers, I realize I've lost Matt entirely. I stop and look around, see nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. I'm lost. How am I ever going to find Matt here? Where's the exit? Are there even exits? What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I going to see my daughter ever again? What if that terrible band gets back on stage? What if... Suddenly a hand reaches out to grab me. It's Matt! Almost lost you, buddy. I guess I have really bad anxiety. Phew. I got really nervous for a second there. You and me both, dude. He takes my hand and leads me back toward the stage. I can feel myself blushing a little. We finally settle back into our spot and wait for the band to start. Busy place, huh? Yeah, Pup really brings out a crowd. So you go to concerts a lot? Oh yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite things in the world. I think it's one thing to listen to music and concert with it, but when you're in a room full of people connecting with the music just the same way that you are, that's magic. I suddenly have the huge urge to pee. Guess this tiny dad bladder. Or curse this tiny dad bladder. I've never heard it put that way. That's real beautiful. Also, I have to pee. Hurry up, man. They're about to go on. I squeezed my way out of the crowd toward the restroom. I really should have gone before I left the house, but Amanda was watching beauty videos in the bathroom. She had an eyeliner wing going halfway across her face, which was actually a pretty good look. I'm so proud of her. I make it to the restroom, finally, but it's one of those single-person restrooms with a line forming outside of it. As soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap. The people that were initially milling around the venue all crowd up against the stage and Pup plays the first song. How am I gonna find Matt now? Everyone's rushing to the main stage to watch Pup play. I'm sure Matt will be up there too. I gotta get there without being trampled by these rowdy youths. Avoid the... Yo? Wait, how do I... I'm confused. How do I even play this game?
This is the part of the game where you should have been hearing a licensed tune. We worked really hard to lock it down for you. We even got permission to whitelist the song for YouTube and Twitch.
Twitch?
Systems are seriously broken. Ah, what a bitch. So we added the song that you're listening to right now. Don't you think it's better than
This is
risking
perfect.
Content ID? To you streamers and let's players, I have one decree. Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP. DVP. That's right, the band's called Pup and their song called DVP. The song is great and the video is tight, yes, take it from me. It's like footage of NES and SNES games with the lyrics added into them. It's really cool, but it's kind of hard to explain right now, but you'll get it, I promise. You should really go check it out. It's a really good video.
This is just like self-promo. If it even is self-promo.
The song that you're listening to right now.
Wipeout? Oh my god.
Don't you think it's better than risking content ID?
Keep away from Johnny? Oh, just like you tried, just kind of hurts. After searching and searching, I realize it's impossible. I'll never be able to find Matt in the sea of subculture. I guess I'll just camp out here. I watch Pup Set by my lonesome, out next to a bunch of hip 20-somethings. I can tell they're judging my clothes as I want to so badly to grab them by the shoulders and explain the usefulness of utility pockets, but I tried to focus on the concert. Man, I wish Matt were here. The show finally ends, and I wait for Matt outside. After a minute or two, Matt spots me. Dude, you sure are a sight for sore eyes. Sorry I lost you back there. It's all good. Wasn't it a great show? Totally. Would have been more fun with you though. Well, next time I guess we'll just have to hold hands the whole time so we don't lose each other, huh? I laugh. Am I blushing? You hungry? Starving. Follow me. Matt and I walk into a tiny little diner with a cute neon sign. We tear into some bacon and eggs in a corner booth. So there I am in the pit trying to explain to the face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face. Tattoo, but he's already seeing red. Not from the tattoo, which coincidentally was red. He's lumbering toward me and there's nowhere to go. It's the end for me, right? Then out of nowhere I get this idea. I just lean back and spread my arms, and just like that I'm crowd surfing away from him in slow motion. You should have seen the look on his face. Bought him a beer afterwards and we were cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids. Glad you guys worked it out. Yeah, man. Just goes to show that punk's not dead. It just drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. So how did you get to see all these amazing concerts? Oh, I used to tour in a band. We were small, but it got us to travel all around the States. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, we were poor and we had to scrape a lot together just to survive, but I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything. But yeah, that's how I knew a bunch of those people at the show. Music like this builds an amazing community, especially in a town like this. Just a lot of positive energy and good vibes. I got that feeling, plenty of friendly people, especially that Pablo kid. Oh man, everybody loves Pablo. His mom's been raising him on her own, and you can tell that it's been tough on both of them. I know he looks up to me, so I try to help him out whenever I can. That's really nice of you. Thanks. Us single parents just really have to look out for each other. How is Carmencita? She says she wants to learn the drums. Oh boy. It'll be around and I'll need to take a lot of aspirin, but I'll manage. Can't really blame her. I'm suddenly very grateful that all of my daughter's hobbies are super quiet. Photography, collaging, whatever it is that she does on the internet. Thanks, Amanda. I'm trying to be supportive of Carmencita as a rebellious phase, but I guess that kind of defeats the purpose of it, doesn't it? I think it would be a good daddy and daughter activity to find something to rebel against together. Like what? The law, fashion, consumerism, big budget remakes of foreign films, fashion. You can always fly in the face of the fashion industry. That's a good anti-establishment option. Matt gestures to my outfit. I think you've got that one covered, dude. Hey! I'm her. I thought I was among friends. He and I laugh. We keep digging into our big plates of greasy dinner food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner is absolutely hitting the spot.
Hey.
Man,
Hey,
being a single dad is rough sometimes. It's a lonely feeling. I understand that all too well. I mean, at least we have the rest of the dads to talk to.
Hey.
Yeah. I don't know. I get really nervous sometimes talking to people. Matt gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool. Me too. I've never really considered myself an extrovert and never really considered myself an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation, always. Ah, you're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to, you know that? I smile. Matt and I spend the rest of the night trading daughter stories. Turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish up our late night dinners and head out. We walk back to the cul-de-sac, back to our respective houses. Tonight was a blast, man. Loved it, although I'm probably gonna feel it in my knees in the morning. What did we do? Why do our knees hurt? Why do our knees hurt? I need answers. Ha, you and me both. What did we do? What did we do that hurt our knees? What did we go to the back? Like anyways. I don't usually like going to these things alone. It was really cool to have you there with me. I'm glad.
Hey.
Alright, I'm calling it quits for the night. Stay cool, man. He called me cool. Matt called me cool. I walk into the house with my heart in my throat. Amanda pops her head out from her room. Hey Pops, how was the show? Matt thinks I'm cool. You don't say. Amanda Panda, Matt thinks I'm cool. Blind leading the blind, huh? Wow, I just got dunked on by my own child. Unbelievable. Alright, I'm hitting the hay, Pops. I'll see you in the pit. Night, kiddo. Matt thinks I'm cool. Date complete.
That was good. Could've used a trombone though.
Was it good? Was it a good date? I got a rank B. Was it a good date? While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple letters in a large envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Foreign Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Arthur, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and folds it. And... the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey. It's okay if you didn't. I got in! Oh! I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview, and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive and it's so far away. I think for a moment, HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie. We're celebrating tonight, dinner, your choice, whatever you want. Whatever, or wherever. Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Give me a ratio with a view. Or Rito with the... it's a ratio. Give me a Rito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch the sails sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID, and Amanda, slow down, you're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we get all the professional photo editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA. But I wish she wouldn't do it in between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interests. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled. Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, maybe both. Would the snake eat the rabbit though? Oh boy, I think I'll leave all that up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. Pat her on the back. I think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays. There's gonna be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. Her eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop, you're gonna make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I get tears in, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. Oh. Oh.
You've got dads.
Okay. Is it the same message? Amanda, is that you? What are you doing on Dad Book? Why, Purple, I never. We've known each other since business school. How could you possibly confuse me for your amazing and talented and easy to buy things for daughter? Though I am of course flattered, you should buy Amanda more things. Amanda, you know I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait. No. Wow. I didn't say that. You never heard that. This is gold. I was a great student, I swear. I graduated at the top of my class because I worked hard and ate all my vegetables. Totally holding on onto this for later. Wait, do you even remember what I majored in? I declined to comment. Cool. That's great. Hello, Amanda Stat. It's me, your friend Craig, who loves sports. I have nice and smart children who are good at computers. Aw, man, great to hear from you, buddy. What's up? I'm still strong, I guess. Strong. I am strong. Ha, don't I know it? Say, I've been reading up about whey protein. You use all that? I figure it'll help me develop a bit more muscle. Yes, I know what that is. My children are having a tea party and they wanted to invite Amanda, but we can't find her on here. You're also invited. Physical invitation to follow. Cool. I'd love to come. I'll let Amanda know. Thank you, Amanda's dad. I'm pretty sure that's just Craig's kids. But I'm also gonna go to sleep. So we have something to do for next time that I ever get back to doing this, because I kind of want to do different routes, but I'll also probably be doing I'll probably play other games as well, because I want to play as many like LGBTQ games as I can for Pride Month. So stay tuned for more. Wow, this is probably like the longest stream I had. Thank you everybody for watching. It has been a pleasure and I love every single one of you. Just remember that you've always have a space to be, even if it feels like, you know, you have nowhere to go. Stay lovely, everybody.